When I was a kid, I faced a fire incident 6-7 years then. And that fire incident, it was very crucial, but then I wasn't disabled. But because of the scar on my hand, society thought I was disabled or labeled me as disabled. So I was feeling the pain of persons with disability, but I wasn't a person with a disability. So growing up, I found out I had skills or passion for technology. So I wanted to use my passion to serve a good purpose. So that was what led me to develop products to impact persons with disability. We all know the old white cane that visually impaired people use. However, we are proposing a smart device that attaches to that traditional cane. What a smart VI does is it enhances the traditional cane in the sense that it detects obstacles and alerts the visually impaired. Obstacles in the sense that it detects objects around the visually impaired and gives information to the visually impaired. As for now, we are using a haptic feedback, which means a visually impaired person feels a vibration whenever there is an obstacle in front or around or surrounding it. So the challenges, basically one, funding. Because we are in a society where if you don't have the money to do it yourself, getting the necessary funding or support becomes so hard. So I didn't have access to the funding, and also I didn't have access to a mentor or mentors to mentor me or guide me through my journey. So those are the challenges I faced. Also the fact that community challenge, in the sense that our parents or our guardians do not support the fact that you have a talent but don't have the mindset for school. We are looking at expanding our reach and also adding more features to the Smart VI. So when I say expanding our reach, which means scaling the product to a market-ready phase and also expanding it across Africa and beyond. Also, we look ahead to adding more features like camera integration, forward movement, head tracking, and all those features, so that a visually impaired person can detect objects and know the kind of specific object they are dealing with, and also know the terrains that are within them or know the traffic or jams that they are into. When a visually impaired person uses the Smart VI, the visually impaired person is not only enhancing their independence, but they are enhancing their confidence. Independence in the sense that we all know the challenges visually impaired persons face. Some, you have to escort them. They need people to aid them in their movement. Some uses dogs, smart dogs, and the others. However, with the Smart VI attached, it's an independent innovation where a visually impaired person can use the Smart VI attached to move freely, and that will boost their confidence too. So sparking curiosity in young minds, we believe they are the future leaders of technology. So we want to bridge the gap and make Ghana the forefront of technology in both Africa and beyond. That's what we aim at, and that's what we are looking at doing. So Club Academy doesn't only stand for technology, but we also stand to impact young minds. That's why we pick kids from the street. We offer technology courses to disabled organizations, because technology doesn't matter who you are or whom you are. What it cares about is if you have the passion and the needed resources for it, and that's what we provide.